Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 24 of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition Jin playthrough. And didn't we already do this? Yeah, as a matter of fact, we have done this before. This is, of course, the Battle of New Hefei Castle, which was one of the star requirements for Jin. And that star requirement literally was for Sumashire's plan to actually succeed. The problem is, there is no Sumashire this time around. In fact, Sumashire is nowhere near this gameplay after, well, the Rebellion of Cao Shuang. So from then on, all we're practically doing is defending Hefei Castle. This time to make sure that nothing happens to Man Chong. So, on that note, this is the only mention of Sima Yi you'll ever get, because he's not anywhere in the DLC. And speaking of people going the way of the dodo, so too would Zugadan after this battle. But I'm not playing as Zugadan. I mean, it would have been a lot easier, because that'd be one less thing I have to worry about, considering Man Chong and Zugadan, sorry, are the people. No, wait, no, it'll switch over to Sima Zhao. Never mind. It does not matter who you pick, whether it's Sima Zhao or Zugadan. One of those two is going to be the commanders that has to be saved. And if you're playing as Wang Yuanji, you're just purposely giving yourself a difficulty spike. That's why she's here. She is here for the difficulty spike. And even though this game is already difficult as it is, you do not need to play as Wang Yuanji just to challenge yourself. I mean, you would if you like the character. If you do, that's you. By all means, I ain't judging. But when it comes down to convenience and also the higher difficulties, unless you go to ambition mode, Wang Yuanji is not up to snuff. And even when you do go to ambition mode, her stats are below par even at max. So on that note, I'm going to use Sima Zhao for this one, because he's more of the heavy hitter of the three. Even though Zugadan has lots of command throws.
Well, I'm here with the reinforcements.
So, you'd think that you would actually go back the other way and go into the castle, but no, you can't. You see, the castle's locked, and there's no way to get in. So you'll have to go in the old-fashioned way, by taking care of the moron that's pretty much keeping Wen Qin from actually helping out the... Wait, hold on. Wen Qin's actually doing something here on this stage? Okay. Well, Wen Yang and Wen Hu were actually in the last stage. I forgot to mention that. But Wen Qin was... Okay, my mind is blown. Because by this time, Wen Qin basically defected to... No, wait, no. Wen Qin defected after the New Hefei incident. So we're going to have to go around and take care of business. And that is to save Man Chong. And that's the first order of business. Because if he falls, guess what? Mission failed. So, you only have three things to worry about. What is basically either A, if you're playing as Sima Zhao, you're worried about yourself and Zugadan as well as Man Chong. If you're Zugadan, you have Sima Zhao and Man Chong and yourself to worry about. Wang Yuanji, you have all of the above, including yourself. So there's not much reason to play as Wang Yuanji at all. Again, and I know I'm repeating myself, but seriously, I just don't like that character. So yeah, we're going to have to navigate and circumvent the entirety of New Hefei Castle just to get to this guy here, who is possibly stopping you from going to save Man Chong. And that's it right there. So, with that said, we can now go this way and go up north. And Xiao Swan is there too, who, by Dynasty Warrior standards, is normally the one executed.
The enemy infiltrated the castle and almost did me.
And now that I stop and think about it, he was also dead by New Hefei anyway. So yeah, that is true. He was dead because of the fact he took part of Cao Fang's quote-unquote rebellion. So now things are going to be a little bit different. Sima Zhao is destined to go over to the far right area of this stage to actually get rid of the block from the reinforcements. Meaning he'd have to take down sorry, I stuttered. Please don't put that in the subtitles. But as I was saying, I meant to say Lu Meng. I almost said Ming Hua because anger and frustration of the Nanmans. And also there's Ding Feng that's also blocking the way for reinforcements to come in. Once those two guys are out of the way, Jia Chong will bring in reinforcements, and it's the only time you'll see Guo Huai in the battle. That's it. And this is actually the last time you'll see Xiahou Ba in the battle as well. It's not that he defects or anything, it's just the last time you'll see him in the battle for quite some time. Alright, I forgot to take care of that unit commander. And I fell down. Damn it. So, it basically does not matter right now because as it stands, Zhuge Dan is pretty much zooming through the battlefield. Yeah, we're getting a peak of morale and we need to take care of Zhuge Ke. Might as well get rid of him too. And I hold on. I stuttered. Please don't actually, put that as a subtitle. But, as far as Dynasty Warriors 10 concerned, I really hope Zhuge Ke is a playable character. But more importantly, I hope they have the gameplay of 4 and 5. That's what I hope. Like, the gameplay of 4 and 5... Well, not necessarily the gameplay of... Oh, yeah, actually, no. The gameplay of 4 and 5. And also the open world being, not there. Yes. No open world, because we're kind of played out with open world, and everybody just jumped on that cloud train too much. But at least make sure the game is fully optimized. That's something I would request. And if you're going to do War of the 12 Princes, which you already have done multiple times in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, at least in 14 anyway, if you're going to do the War of the 12 Princes, give the 12 Princes not one-note personalities, but actually have them involved. That's what I think. And the only reason why I'm mentioning the War of the 12 Princes and going off subject here, because quite frankly, all you have to do now is just make sure 1, Zhuge Dan doesn't die, 2, Manchong doesn't die, and 3, all the enemies in your way are pretty much destroyed, because the real threat is already over with. And that also means you'll have to take care of capturing the ballistas. So on that note, might as well get rid of Gan Ning while you can. He's the only other threat in the stage aside from the main camp itself. And once he's gone, that's it. There are no more threats. I mean, they would have had Ling Tong, but he already got taken care of. But whatever the case... Oh, actually, no. Ling Tong was in one of the other forts. That's why. And I skipped that, but it doesn't matter. We're about to finish this. But as I was saying, if you're going to do War of the 12 Princess Koei for Dynasty Warriors, give all the Suma clans personality, Give Cao Mao, Cao Shuang, and also most of the Sun family that were involved in the downfall of Wu a personality. Yeah, also bring in the downfall of Wu as well. And for the most part, don't rehash stages. That's all I ask. But is Koei gonna do that? Probably not, because they've delayed 10.
Now, let's go home.
It might actually show up for PS5 and Xbox Series X, you know, systems that I don't have. Or maybe even show up for Switch. If it shows up for Switch, I'll probably get it when my finances are better. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's over. We've already taken care of Sun Xuan. I'll see you all in the next episode. For real this time, Zugadan has a fake rebellion, and we're going to basically do that. I'll see you all next part.